never done this before. And I went up to him and I was like, all right, I need help finding something. And he's like, what do you need? And I'm like, I need celery sticks. He goes, all right, they're over there.
Yeah!
I was like, there's a lot of potential over there. Yeah, exactly. It's over there. And this is what he says. He goes, it's got the iridescent green label. I'm like, okay. Now we're using words that don't mean anything. And then, like, you know, sometimes they'll, like, either grab the item for you or at least will gesture your hand towards it. I was doing this and he was just going, no, 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 no. I'm like, can we at least do hot or cold or something?
Right? Like, you guys, you don't know any kids that don't say something that you're like, I gotta write that down. I have a notebook that just says Mia for my niece because she's 7 years old, but the things that come out of her mouth, I'm like, this is like ridiculous. Like, a couple years ago, I got diagnosed with MS. I don't know if anybody
fun as well. And honestly, it's just like, you know, I'm a little overwhelmed to do this show, but it's like kind of like, I don't know. I just think it is that thing of like, you know, I really deeply respect the blind and what you folks have to go through every day. It is like it is a heavy amount. I don't know, like maybe I'm talking out my butt right now. But I'm sorry about that. But I'm genuine, like, you know, I have a deep respect for you. And honestly, I have to say this too. I might be out of line, so folks, stop me if you will, okay? I think you all deserve guns. I really do.
Really low expectations. Both of the instructors that I had really didn't think that I would be able to cross very busy streets. When we would approach a busier street, they would say, okay, you can take my arm. And I do remember one of the instructors telling me a few times that I didn't really need to learn how to take the bus because someone was going to be driving me around everywhere. That hasn't happened. He was very independently as well, and so I hope that's helpful to have the perspective from somebody who has been blind their whole life, but maybe has a few things to brush up on.
Woo! I read with a magnifying glass, which was very slow, and people would hide the magnifying glass and try to trip me going down the corridor and so on. But I learned that the kids who did the teasing were really the ones that didn't have any friends. I made some wonderful friends. My high school class was small. There were 26 girls and 25 boys, a total of 51 in my graduating high school class. And I am to this day still friends with several of those people. Have there been challenges at times in my life? Yeah, like yourselves in the NFB. I know we can move forward. That white cane isn't a badge of difference, it's a symbol of independence. And during the 1980s, and he liked it very, very much. And it was called Cavallo, and the whole theme was about a blind teacher in a public school, and it was going to be a sitcom. And it was also, but at the time, it involved at the law limit, they wanted me to shoot some of the foul shots, because I was pretty good at it. By the way, in a close game one year, I missed one of the foul shots. We were behind 50-48. I had 2 foul shots. I hit the first one and missed the second one. I'm walking back to the bench, and one of my players says to the other team and the referees, next year we're getting a deaf coach. It would be interesting. 6 months later, what comes on national TV? A sitcom about a blind teacher in a public school called Mr. Sunshine.
And upon starting his career as an English teacher at NFB State, he became the first blind teacher in Massachusetts.
But it wasn't that easy.
So here we are, the Waterfront Hotel. The National Federation of the Blind 2024 State Convention is going on, and I am walking to it. How great is that? It's here in Salem, Massachusetts. My apartment is just a few streets over that direction, and I feel pretty lucky that I can actually just walk down to this hotel, meet everybody, heading up for dinner. So let's go meet up with everybody.
And we also don't want to wait for assistance. We want to get to our gate or Maybe we also want to explore the airport a little bit.
We're tired of poor treatment. We're treated not as if we lack sight, but as if we are helpless, ignorant, or unintelligent. We've been grabbed, pushed, talked to condescendingly or condescendingly.
Yes, they're doing all of the stuff for us that does not promote independence. Secondly, technology is available to help us maneuver. We already talked about a lot of technology, you know, about that can do. There's a lot of different